All right, traders, market's about to open here, 9:29. Let's review the morning game plan for today. So for today, we have a massive gap. We had a massive gap up over the weekend, so we're also at all-time highs. So basically, what I'm looking for, there's not many levels to play off of, so I'm just going to be looking for a gap fill potentially. But in all honesty, it's just going to be kind of playing off of the 1 minute chart momentum, the shorter time frame momentum, whatever that may be, because there is no real higher time frame bias right now. So I'm just going to play off of the intraday chart and not really use a higher time frame bias. Although I guess if I did have a bias, it would be slightly to the downside. I would prefer trades to the downside because we do have this gap to fill right over here, okay? So the market just opened here, and of course we're going straight up, which is not ideal for my slight short bias, but we're gonna wait for this market to settle in, and I will see you guys when I have the next setup. Roll the time lapse. All right, so in the 15-minute time frame, I actually kind of spot a bullish setup here. We have a bullish order zone, we have the level of demand there, and then we have this big liquidity level right here, which is the 745 lows. So if we can get down to in this area, there's also that 2500 or 25800 level, which is a psychological number. There's sure to be orders there, and when I check on the order book map, you can definitely see 25800. Definitely lots of orders there, so that may actually be an area of interest for longs. But we'll see, because there is the possibility that we go all the way down and fill that gap. That's the thing that that worries me about trying to buy this thing is that big gap. But who knows if we'll even get there. Right now, we're kind of just pulling back into this initial spike, and I don't see a setup on any time frame. I mean, other than the 15-minute time frame. 15-second time frame is not really showing much either, and 1 minute chart also not showing much. So you know what that means. We gotta roll the time lapse again. All right, so we're making a push down here, and if I had to guess, we're gonna go down to that 25,800 level. So I'm gonna put an order in there. We're gonna see how we do. All right, so I'm filled there. Stop loss down around here. Yikes. Definitely need to see this area hold. Huge push though. I don't really love when it's a massive momentum move like that. Those are not my ideal trades to be in. But let's see if I can get away with this trade here. Oh, I'm trading with only 2 contracts. I just realized that. Come on, let's get out of here. All right, I'll probably go to break even there now. A lot of volatility, so it's very possible I get stopped out for break even. Might need to wait for this candle to close first. There we go. All right, at this point, there's nothing we can do other than just watch. And I'm going to try to take this back to highs probably, if anything. Kind of a bummer that I'm only on 2 contracts. I guess I overestimated how big of a stop loss that was going to be, because I thought, it's a 15-minute time frame setup, so I thought the stop loss would be, pretty big, but no. This is a very small trade. So I'm really not too worried about this until we get up to the 25,835 area. This area right here is a little bit of a supply level there. Might trim some of the position there, although it's already a very small position. So right. So there's that area being tested. There are some orders at 25,840. If we reject there, I might sell one. It looks like we're not rejecting there as of right now. Maybe. I'm going to sell one there. And now we just wait. So we got a nice V bottom there. So we should be able to get to these highs, theoretically. But we're also already at all-time highs. That's the issue. That's the issue. I do see a lot of orders sitting at 25,860 up here at these highs, exactly where the highs are. If you want to take a look at the book map, you can see that. So price may be drawn there, but then again, there's tons of orders sitting at 25,790, which is right below the current lows. So, I mean, we're closer to the highs than the lows, so I guess just if you wanted to go by odds, are more likely to hit the highs. So, but right now we're kind of stuck here at this 25,840 area. Let's see if we can get a break here. Break of these highs would be good. There's that break. Don't want to see a rejection there. Definitely don't want to see that. Yeah, this thing might be in trouble now. Might be in some serious trouble now. Although, on a 15-second chart, this might be a setup, bullish setup. Yeah, it's a bullish order zone. Now, we do have this massive red candle that goes into it, which is usually a sign that it's not going to hold up too well. So, let's see what happens. Oh, wow. That's surprising. This is actually very good because now what we've done is we have created a higher low here. And now we're creating that typical W shape. So we should be able to reach these highs now. Hopefully, unless we're just going to chop around. But we should be able to at least get back up to these highs now. Now that is where I might have to start trailing my stop loss, because that's where it could get dangerous. So we might need to take out this low now, which definitely puts my order there at risk. So there's that low being taken. And essentially if this low, if we hold this low here, then we will go back up to these highs. If we close below this low here, then this position is probably finished and we'll go down to the lows. It's all about these lows right here now. All right, here we go. Here we go. 850, 850, 850. Come on, 850, 850. There we go. There's 850. Let's see what happens at this area. You can watch the book map as well. So there's that 850 area. Tons of orders. That deep red shows that there are a lot of orders there. I want to see essentially a big move past that area and we just absorb all those sellers there. So right there we're executing all those orders now. And what I want to see is a continuation through it. If we start closing, weak here, then that would not be a great sign. So right now it's holding pretty strong. But I need to see a little bit of a bigger push than that. It's getting a little bit absorbed. Okay, we should get a push up to 25,860. I mean, we we should doesn't mean we will. I mean, right now that's a really bad sign. That is a really bad sign. That's actually making me want to go short. But overall, trend for the day is up, right? I mean, it's all-time highs. This is why I hate trading all-time highs, because it's just like, it makes you second guess. Squeeze back up. If we get a strong close here, that is probably the nail in the coffin for the short sellers. That probably just trapped a lot of short sellers right there. And now we should probably get to these highs. Boom. There is 860. There's that big volume increase there. And now this is where we want to be willing to take profit. But let's see how we finish here. I am copy trading today on multiple accounts. Got a PA as well. So I'm willing to trail if we can get another big green candle up. This is a place where we could see a fat rejection down. But we have been just continuing on higher despite the strong orders, the strong sell orders. So we might be looking at a short squeeze. Make those short sellers really go to max pain. We're already up 1.3% on the day on the NASDAQ though. Yeah, so let's see. Let's see if we can get a push higher. $25,860 should actually act as a level of support because that's where short sellers may have taken positions. And so they're trapped. There might be trapped traders there at $25,860. Which is why we're probably seeing this green candle now. Let's see if these short sellers start getting out. Bottom tick, by the way. Bottom tick, pretty much. Alright, might need to go back down to 25,860. Yep, there it is. 25,860. Oh, is it going to take me out? So that's where those short sellers may have gotten short, which is why we're seeing a little bit of a reaction here. Short sellers may have been trapped. Oh, no, now they're really piling on. God damn it. All that time for nothing. Perhaps. Does look pretty strong now, though. Looks like everybody just started taking their profits there. Short sellers may be winning this one. I'd hate to be taking out on this big big red candle down. It's probably gonna retrace back up as soon as I do. Ugh. All right, we'll take it. I mean, not ideal, but definitely showing signs of reversal here, so don't really want to be a part of it. All right, that's the first trade of the day. Basically a bottom tick, and rode it as far as we could, which is the goal of every trade. All right, well, while we wait for this this to kind of play out, it's holding that demand level, let's see, for fun, what was that risk to reward on that trade that I took. So entry was at 25,800. Stop loss would have been, or was, below these lows here. And take profit on average, I probably got out around, let's see here, probably around this high. Around here, this area. So that was a 4-to-1 risk to reward trade. Okay, guys, this is my eighth green day in a row, pretty much bottom ticking and top ticking the markets. And I don't I have literally nothing to sell you. Like, there's literally the free Discord that is not meant to even, it's not meant to be an area where I tell you all about how great my strategy is. It's literally meant to be an area where I share what I know and everybody else shares what they know. We have the morning game plan section where you're encouraged to lay out what you plan to do for the day. You have the trade recaps, which is what I post, my videos every day. It's literally modeled after the top prop firms on Wall Street to improve your own trading. If you're not taking advantage of what I'm providing, I highly recommend you do. There's no way for me to fake this once again, and there's really no reason to. The only way you can support the channel and the only way I earn any kind of money, which it's pennies, is from the discount codes that I provide you guys. If you join the Discord, you can see the prop firm discounts. So right now, Apex is having that 80% off sale and $85 activation fee. So that's code ST for that discount. I also use Take Profit Trader. So if you want to get a 40% off discount at Take Profit Trader, you can use code Simple Trader. But that's it. It's as transparent as it gets, right? It's a win-win scenario too. You learn for free and you get discounts on your funded accounts. So what is there to lose? Join the free Discord, subscribe to this YouTube channel, follow along the daily reviews, follow along the daily process. And with that being said, I will see you guys tomorrow. Peace.